moment. It's okay. It's okay, ma'am. It's okay. You are perfectly safe. Nothing bad will happen today, okay? Okay. She's responding now. You know, this will be a good moment to give her just a moment. Clearly, she's overexcited. It's interesting. This guest went from screaming in terror to telling Blue, "Get back and leave me alone." It's a good strategy because the more unpredictable we are, the less Blue will know what to do. That's how you control that situation. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the latter part of the Cretaceous period, dromaeosaurids ruled the land using their speed, agility, and vicious hunting techniques. Today, we invite the bravest among you to encounter the mightiest theropod of 75 million years ago, the Velociraptor.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Raptor Encounter. My name is Eddie. I'm a dinosaur handler here at Jurassic World. The following training exercise is an integral part of our dinosaur program. We're studying how our dinosaurs respond in proximity to humans. You're going to meet one of our favorite velociraptors, Blue, who's known for her increased intelligence and her heightened empathy towards guests, which helps us to form a stronger connection with Blue. Now, this is the opportunity of a lifetime. She sounds feistier than usual. Now, folks, this is the opportunity of a lifetime, but remember, we're working with what is essentially a wild animal, so please, no sudden movements. Do your best to remain calm at all times, though, as long as you follow all of our safety protocol and pay attention to our team of vet techs as well as myself. Everybody will... She's causing quite the commotion back there. You know, vet techs, I'd be curious to see how Blue responds to guests if this is the mood she's in. We're clear? Okay, folks, Blue is very excited to see everyone, so we are going to bring her out now. We just ask everyone to remain calm while Blue enters the park. Vet techs, let's open the gates. Eyes on me. Blue. Hold. Eyes on me. Blue. Hey. That's more like it. Calm down. Blue, we're moving. Good. Good job, girl. Alright, vet techs. Blue is displaying disobedience, though she's responding to verbal cues, which is a good sign. Let's proceed with caution. We can bring our first group forward for photos. As you approach, have your cell phones and cameras ready. How are you folks? Jack, how are you doing, my friend? Now, Jack has visited us previously, and Jack and Blue worked together. How are you guys doing? So good to see you guys. How are you, my friend? How's it going today? So, Jack, do you remember last time you were here and you worked with Blue? I'd be very curious to see if she recognizes you. So come join us. How are you doing today? How's everything upstairs? I heard you had a big day up there. How'd it go? Good. So, Jack, do you want to see if Blue will respond to a very simple command since you guys have developed this relationship? Awesome. So, Jack, can you raise your hand like you're in school? Perfect. Now make a nice tight fist. Awesome. Now when I click this, Blue will know there's a simple command coming. So when I click this, open your hand and as loud as you can, say Blue, speak, and we'll see if she responds to you. You ready? Nice and loud, say Blue, speak. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for our dinosaur handler in training, Jack. Now I know who's going to take over when I retire. That was awesome. So this is a great example of Blue's empathy, her ability to form connections, bonds, and relationships. This is so cool. You guys want to come get a photo? Absolutely, look at that. Awesome. Folks, one big round of applause for Jack, our dinosaur handler in training. Awesome. So good to see you guys. Thank you for stopping by. So good to see you. Enjoy your afternoon. I'll catch you guys after. So as you approach, our vet techs can help you take a photo or video. You can take a selfie with her as well. This This allows us to, like we did with Jack, study how she responds to meeting new people, attempting to establish and build trust between Blue and guests. Velociraptors are highly social. They live and hunt in close-knit packs of 3 to 12. Not only do they work well in teams, they actually rely and depend on each other for survival. They share food and responsibilities. They would take care of sick or injured members of the pack. And they show signs of forming deep emotional connections. So velociraptors form bonds with each other that are similar to those that we develop with our friends and family. Happy birthday, ma'am. I will do everything in my power to make sure it's not your last. Now, if anybody has any questions about Blue, please feel free to ask. I'd love to answer any questions. Okay. Oh, ma'am, she is approaching. Just remain calm, so do not move. So she is incredibly curious, but sometimes this kind of confrontational response. Oh, ma'am, she's trying to get in your bag. Blue, that is not for you. Back. Do you have a snack in that bag, ma'am? Blue was trying to investigate this guest's bag to see if there was a snack she could pilfer. This is a sign of how opportunistic velociraptors are. They are not above stealing food or finding something that they would then take advantage of. Blue, back. Welcome, folks. How are you guys doing? Fantastic. Now, if anybody does have any questions, feel free to ask. Let's be cautious. We have another dinosaur in line approaching Blue. I'll be curious to see how she reacts to that. How are you, sir? Awesome. How are you doing today? Nice. How are you, ma'am? All of our dinosaurs here at Jurassic World are clones created utilizing DNA that we extracted from dinosaur fossils, making them essentially genetically identical to the dinosaurs that once roamed the Earth. There are some minor differences. In the case of our velociraptors, many scientists believe that velociraptors like Blue would have had fur-like feathers to help keep them warm, which clearly Blue would not need in this climate. Our velociraptors are also about 2 to 3 times the size of the velociraptors that existed 75 million years ago during the Cretaceous period. We believe the added size and strength may prove to be beneficial in a practical setting. At this size, Blue, what was that, my friend? Pardon? Absolutely. So our dinosaurs are clones, meaning they were created utilizing the DNA from the dinosaurs that lived millions of years ago. Blue was born and raised here at the park, and look at how she is investigating this dinosaur in front of her. Now, my friends, so we want to send her a positive social signal. Can you roar at Blue, but make it like a friendly roar? That was a very friendly roar. He literally said the word roar. This is phenomenal. Look at how Blue is incredibly curious. Give her another nice loud roar. It's interesting. She's not quite sure what to make of this dinosaur. Give her another nice loud roar. What do you think, Blue? Incredible. Folks, big round of applause for our fellow dinosaur. Look at the way they were able to establish a relationship. Incredible to see. High five, my friend. Nice, nice. So our velociraptors are clones. Blue is exactly like the raptors that lived millions of years ago, though she is a little larger. She stands just over 10 feet tall, measures more than 14 feet long, and weighs over 1,000 pounds. Yet we have clocked Blue. It's look. Oh my God, you know so much about dinosaurs. I'm so excited. This was so cool. We had a dinosaur expert approach. I love how much you knew about dinosaurs, my friend. Thank you so much for joining us. Any other dinosaur experts in the area? Oh, Blue says, have a great afternoon, dinosaur expert. Now, my friend, I have a question for you. If you had to guess, how old do you think Blue is? 169 years old, that is a very good guess. Dinosaurs did live a very long time ago. However, Blue was born and raised here at the park. I've actually been working with her since the day she hatched. So if she's not 169 years old, how old do we think she might be? Maybe 1,000 years old. But I've been working with her since the day she was born, so how old do you think I am? 2,000, nailed it. No, these are great guesses because I see what you're thinking. Dinosaurs lived a very long time ago, but Blue was actually born and raised here at the park, and she is currently 3 years old. So she's fairly young, but she is fully grown. Raptors used to live to be about 10 to 15 years old. We anticipate that Blue and her sisters will live to be about 25 to 35 years old. It's of course a great strategy. This guest is disguised as a pumpkin. She's a meteor, she'll leave you alone. Welcome. Do you want to come take a photo with her? Awesome, awesome. Here, we'll have you smile for the camera then. If anybody does have any questions about Blue, feel free to ask. I'd love to answer any questions you have about Blue. Or yes, man. Nope, you're blocking the sun. Got it. I thought that was a hand up. Yes, my friend, how are you? Okay. Let's text after this photo. Let's give her a moment. It's okay. It's okay, ma'am. It's okay. You are perfectly safe. Nothing bad will happen today, okay? Okay, she's responding now. Yeah, well, this will be a good moment to give her just a moment. Clearly, she's overexcited. It's interesting, this guest went from screaming in terror to telling Blue, get back and leave me alone. It's a good strategy because the more unpredictable we are, the less Blue will know what to do. That's how you control that situation. Okay. We're gonna hold our line for a moment. Blue is exhibiting some agitation and aggression. I would just like to give her some space, which will signal to Blue that there's no danger present. Once she knows that there isn't anyone else approaching, anything else going on, we allow her to take that space and let her see that there isn't anything wrong in the area. This is one of our dinosaur handlers in training. He was here earlier. You can see that Blue has developed and established a relationship with this guest. Will you do me a favor, my friend? Just tell her again. Tell her to get back. Say, Blue, back. Say it again. She's trying to be defiant. Tell her to get back. Say, Blue, back. Incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for our dinosaur handler in training. That's my man. I like that. Let's proceed with caution. We can bring our next group forward for photos. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for your patience. What was your question, my friend? We were just in the middle of a conversation. Great question. Where are Blue's siblings? Now, all of our dinosaurs here at Jurassic World are female. So Blue lives with her sisters. You may have heard of some of her sisters like Charlie, Delta, and Echo. They're back in their habitat right now. So we have a large habitat that mimics their natural environment. They all live there together and play, and right now, Blue is the only velociraptor we feel comfortable bringing out into the park due to her intelligence and her social capability. Yes, sir. Great question. Why did we name her Blue? Now, if you had to guess, why do you think we might have named her Blue? Is there anything any guesses? You're absolutely right. Because of that big blue stripe down her back, Blue is the only dinosaur with such a distinct blue mark down her back. Otherwise, we typically use the NATO phonetic alphabet, so Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta. But in Blue's case, when we saw that big blue stripe, which occurred during the cloning process, we did use some DNA from a tree frog, and that tree frog had a big blue stripe down their back. But we just thought it'd be a really good name for her. Great question, a great guess. Folks, if you would like a photo with Blue, we invite you to join our queue by entering next to the blue umbrella. If anybody has any questions about Blue, feel free to ask. Dude, thank you so much for returning. You came in just the right moment. You see how she was getting really wound up? She wasn't even listening to me. She only listened to you. That was awesome. Now that text, if this behavior escalates any further, we should consider ending this session early. I don't like the look in her eye. This may be related to the incident that occurred in the paddock earlier. I certainly don't want to repeat that episode. You see how she keeps checking in with the perimeter? Highly aware of her surroundings. The increased territorial response may be due to the fact that she perceives a potential threat or danger in the area. Because of this, we are going to close our line for the Raptor encounter. We will finish this queue, and Everybody in line will get a picture with Blue. We are seeing some escalating behavior. It's nothing to worry about, but okay, yeah, she's getting wound up. This is Blue's way of signaling that she's reaching her limit. You do not want to push a 1,000-pound carnivorous predator past their limit. You learned that one the hard way. Still early on. Yeah, you see how she's asserting dominance towards that perimeter barricade? So we will finish these last few photos and head back to the paddock, but stick around. Blue will be in the park all afternoon, along with our Triceratops Juliet, who's going to be appearing shortly, or, as I like to call her, Juliet. Anybody has any last questions, feel free to ask. I see a hand over. Yes, ma'am. Great question. Is Blue a boy or a girl? So all of our dinosaurs here at the park are girls. They're all female. That's something we can select in the cloning process. It helps us to make sure that every dinosaur that is born here at the park is one of our clones. So we have all the resources necessary to take the best care possible of each and every dinosaur. So Blue lives with her sisters here at the park. Happy birthday, sir. I'll do everything in my power to make sure it's not your last. Nice, nice. I like that you sent him in first. Human shields are incredibly effective against dinosaurs. This will be our final photo for now. Thank you all so much for joining us. This training exercise has been incredibly successful. I want to thank you all for your participation. The best part, nobody got eaten. That's really all you can have. All right, sound the alarm. Open those gates. Oh yeah, Juliet's coming out. Eyes on me. We need to get her in. Easy. Eyes on me. Blue. Back. Back. Okay. Easy.
We hope you enjoyed your time with our Velociraptor today. Your participation in the Raptor program is vital for the safety and training of our animals. We are thrilled to bring you the planet's most exciting and up-close dinosaur encounters, only here at Jurassic World.